Hello there. I want to take a brief look at disassembling this AT power supply. I think this is, Athena brand. You can find these on eBay. I think that's like 45 bucks or something. This is a new AT power supply in an ATX form factor. Has the giant click switch that cuts the wall power directly. And I thought it would be interesting to take this thing apart and see what it looks like inside. I don't remember having done this before, but I'm guessing I did based on that label being pulled up. So let's go ahead and just see what's in there. Okay, all right, let's get started. This thing weighs like nothing. It's extremely insubstantial. It's not claiming to be super high power, only 300 watts. I think I have actual AT power supplies that are less than that, so I don't feel like it's over-promising. 5 volts, 30 amp rail there, we can see that's pretty darn good. That's really good for older systems. It would almost be worth buying one of these and then using an AT to ATX adapter, actually. So that's something to consider, just because this is potentially guaranteed to be higher power output. I can't really test that. It takes some special equipment to test load. So yeah, this has not been plugged in a long time, so I should be kind of safe poking around here. But let's go ahead and take a look at what we've got. We've got Chang brand main power filter caps. See if I can find a thermal rating. They're claiming, let's see, to be 105C. So if that's true, that's not bad. See, we got not really a whole lot of capacitors, really. So the output on this may be a bit ripply. I couldn't probably measure that. I think it's going to be worse without a load. But yeah, there's not like a whole lot in there. Can see some ratings. That's another 105 rated cap there. 85 is the typical rating, so these would be actually power specific capacitors, if that can be trusted. They're all the same brand, it looks like. It's not a great brand, but at least they have a uniform supplier, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, there's not a whole lot in there. The single side phenolic PCB, that's pretty standard. Actually, that's not phenolic. That's full on fiberglass. That's weird. But yeah, that's fine. Let's see. Soldering on the power connectors is not tremendously inspiring, but they got the wires through the holes. I have seen worse. That one's a bit rough looking, but looks like they got it on there. So yeah, I forgot what I had. It was forgot what did I open. Oh yeah, there was a Commodore 64 disk drive of 1541 that I opened that had way worse soldering than that. So that doesn't seem too bad. I'm not seeing anything truly shocking here. So yeah, it's probably fine. I had it running for a while. I can see when I bought this. Can't remember offhand. It would have been a while ago, like 3 years, I want to say, maybe. So I can see if it, just still works. It's been over a year since I turned it on, so it will be a little bit of an endurance test, but they probably sit in the warehouse for longer than that. So all right, looking like it's probably fine. Worst case, if it failed, there aren't a lot of caps on there. It probably costs like at most 10 bucks to recap this thing with some like really nice Nichicon ones. So it looks like it's pretty serviceable. Again, I can't verify their claims of the power rating, but okay, I think that's it. I'll round this out by showing which connectors it has. So it has the typical AT power connectors, and if I remember correctly, black to black on those. We got just SATA, or not SATA, the Molex or amp mate and lock connectors here, and we got 2 of those cables running identically out of here with the Berg style floppy power connectors. So yeah, that's pretty much everything you'd need, really. So I'm pretty happy with it. It worked fine. I'm going to be putting this into a video where I'm building a test bench, so you can probably see that by the time I put this video out, or if not, it'll be along pretty quickly after. But yeah, that's it. Not a whole lot more to this. Like I said, I can't really test the power claims because it takes a lot. Load testing equipment's really expensive, and 300 watts is a whole lot. I mean, just on that rail alone, we'd be looking at 150 watts. So to fully test that, that's a lot. But yeah, I had it working with a 6X86 motherboard. It's worked fine with this. I ran for many hours. However long LTX ran, I think it was like 12 hours total, non-stop. Well, okay, 2 sets, cut that time in half. It ran no issues at all. So yeah, I don't remember the fan being particularly loud either, but that's a pretty standard 80mm fan, so if you really wanted to, you could replace that with a Noctua or something. But yeah, no real complaints, and works fine. So I'll leave a link in the description. I did check. You can still buy this from the exact same eBay listing that I bought it from the same seller and everything. So if you want one, I don't see a reason not to get it. So yeah.